As we approach the one-year mark of the start of the lockdown, today's news could not come at a better time. Kids, parents, teachers have patiently waited for the cases to drop and agreements to be made on the safe reopening of our schools. SB 86 and AB 86 will get the ball rolling on getting our kids back in the classroom. I look forward to voting on this bill this coming Thursday. Counties are beginning to see their case rate drops and are moving into less restrictive tiers.
Schools are an important part of our psychological, our academic, our mental life. I told the governor as I came in, I don't think I can reach that basket. I spent many years playing basketball in middle school, high school, and college. Sports, important component of what we're doing. We have to get it right. And we are rowing in the same direction. Finally, I think we are at the dock, together, unified. And then there's the learning loss. This is $6.6 billion. And we'll give you all the details, how it breaks down, where it goes, when it goes, what the incentives are, what the bottom line formulas are related to the local control funding formula. We can answer all of those questions because we've taken the time to get it right, we hope. And yet we got to be prepared for the next pivot or the next thing that comes our way. We have to be prepared for that so that we respond to the people that we are responsible for, that we are all responsible for, and we will, because we are not done. We cannot make up the time, not really, not physically. We cannot turn the clock back and make up the time that our kids, our young people have lost. So we're going to have to make up for that in a different way. And that's part of what some of this funding can do. We need to heal, and we need to heal together. And we need to do it understanding that our work is far from done. But this today is a good place to be.
9.1 million now vaccinations have been administered in the state of California. Positivity rate that should make everyone feel a little bit more positive about where we are and where we're going, down to 2.3% today. And that's based upon a pretty healthy 243,000 tests that were conducted as part of the reporting period. 3,500 cases. Just remember, 6 weeks ago, we were announcing over 50,000 cases of COVID, 3,500 cases just yesterday. Hospitalizations and ICUs coincidentally down both over a 14-day period, 42.1%. So things are moving in the right direction. Things seem to be stabilizing. We're seeing vaccinations increase. We're seeing the positivity and case rates decrease, though we are seeing a little bit of a plateau, and one needs to be mindful of that as we begin this transition to in-person instruction, as we begin the transition to safely reopening our economy with the appropriate modifications. But you can't reopen your economy unless you get your schools reopened for in-person instruction. As the Pro Tem said, this is a $6.6 billion commitment. $2 billion specifically for grants to help with in-person instruction. Those are grants that can provide more PPE, though we have set aside 3 months of free PPE, for ventilation, for spacing, for issues related to health and safety. $4.6 billion of the $6.6 to deal with reimagining the school year, giving districts flexibility, looking at school days, looking at intervention, deeper intervention to address kids' wellness, to address their needs as it relates to community learning hubs, address learning loss as the districts see fit, including potentially extending the school year and moving the school year into the summer. $4.6 billion of that $6.6 provides for that flexibility. So we start with cohorts of those of greatest need, of greatest risk. And by the way, it's not just TK to 2, it includes our homeless. It includes our foster kids. It includes kids without devices, without the internet. It includes kids that are English as second language learners. It includes the needs, most special needs, including IDD and physical disabilities. That's the commitment. That's our priority. We want to see this happen all across the state of California, and that's what this package provides.